Okay, this is the last day I am adding to the script, so I just got cracked. My head is sore and I'm laying on his bed as I write this. Personal confessions of a woman who wanted to be in male fields, realized she's a sensitive girlie who's a lover girl and doesn't know what the she wants to do with herself. Anticipated heartbreak. I'm anticipating that this man that I like will message me and tell me, hey, actually, it was just for a fun vibe, fun time, fun night. I get the ick from you. And actually, if I need to be very honest with you, I don't like you. And not that, no. I think the story that you posted, so childish. And yeah, so bad. So childish, so bad. And I just overreacted. I think he's not gonna say that. He's gonna be nice. Oh, what is this? I'm starving and afraid to confess what I want to confess, mostly because I don't want it to be true, but could be bull, I guess. My best friend mentioned one day that the same way I sometimes show up in relationship is the same way I used to show up fixing people. And I noticed the way I show up in obtaining relationship is in a way of proving myself, my worth, desirability, fixating on conquering men who do not respect my time, my values, my energy, my intentions. Just, basic decency, bro. Anyway, from there I realized that all stems from a place of desiring connection and being seen and cared for, desired, and also experiencing myself when I start liking someone's son. And that, to be honest, is like the best thing of this whole cycle. I like how considerate I am, how patient I am. I love how present I am, romantic I feel and make situations. My creativity goes through the roof at times, through times of joy and sadness. And, creating music while sad, slaps, bro. I like how I love, and it's gorgeous. And I would love to experience how I love, experience how I care, how I take note of the small things that bother you or light you up and make you feel seen. I want to make space to understand you. I need you to know that you are safe with me. And I would know that you are safe with me because I am safe with me. I make space for myself every day to be human, correcting that which is unhelpful and practicing true unconditional love. Disclaimer, it is a work in progress, so I have to have grace for that. And just like I said I'll paraphrase here, I don't like negative words to explain how I feel or how I'm working with myself through certain things that feel unpleasant or things that I quote unquote gotten over it. Anyway, that implies that there's tolerance and disdain in having to interact with my very human reactions. And it's not helpful language to use when wanting to create an environment where all parties feel safe when messing up and letting everyone breathe without judgment. Basically, I made a pledge to myself when I was younger. I want to be a home to people. To be a home to people means I need to be a home to myself, okay? Slay. So, what did each of these brothers teach me? Well, that I need to be more honest with myself in terms of what I want and who I am. And also, intellectual people who are interesting, who are of the opposite gender, do exist. They read books and they enjoy picking your brain. And there are people who are curious. Look for them. They are far and few in between, but good God, when you find them, don't let go of them. I'm really thoughtful, and I like my date brainstorming. My date brainstorming game is really good, and I'm never gonna doubt that shit again, especially with the confines of distance. Rebecca, you eat at that shit. Also, remember to just be curious in capacity. Overgiving doesn't make someone who knows what they want to date you all of a sudden. Also, this nigga will consider you a 7 out of 10 weird girl. Don't let that shit get to you for a very long time, okay? It's gonna get to you, and sometimes it still gets to me, but don't let it get to you for too long. Rebecca, you can date younger and find so much gentle understanding and tender care there. Also, crying in front of a nigga who you really like is not lame or weird. So do that shit. And as a rule of thumb, never feel embarrassed to show your emotions or your true, authentic expression in front of niggas. A good percentage of them are emotionally repressed and stunted anyways. Add shrug emoji. Oh shit, I shouldn't read that. Am I really gonna go through all of these niggas? Am I really gonna go? Okay, let's speed run this shit. I'm trying to wrap this up under 5 minutes. Never compromise your basic convictions or beliefs for someone. Also, trust your initial judgments of them and how your compatibility. You understood something from the jump, trust that. Niggas can be nice and cordial without receiving any. Don't be afraid to ask for common decency and leave if you're not receiving it, okay? Also, the last two are an analysis impending. I still need to work on my need to be liked. I need to work on my need to be liked and my need to people please and be of need, and also need to be unabashedly honest and ask for what I want. Those are the notes for today's YouTube video whilst I sit in a garden. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna take a picture for you guys. Bye.